Know the name. Pays and Plays podcast here. Going to be giving you week 5 best bets. Listen, man, I don't ask for much, man. Like, comment, show love to the page. Best bets. So I'm changing that up. I am available on TikTok nowadays, as well as all the other platforms you guys already know about. And I'm going to post my best bets on TikTok and YouTube Short. So on Friday, Saturday ish for NFL, I usually do college because I don't really talk about college, but I think you guys kind of already know how I roll with it. So I want to do best bets on a Friday or a Saturday. Probably Friday for college football, Saturday for NFL. So it's a little different because I know injury reports is different for Friday for NFL, but we'll see. We'll figure it out. But best bets in college football 11-5. NFL best bets 15-5-2. Yes, no bullshit. I have a YouTube short. You can check that out. I got all the winning slips from what I talked about on this channel. So you can never really say now, I don't know what I'm talking about. They are winners, and this is why I give you correct dates and times of when these games have arrived. So with that being said, though, let's get right into week 5. We got Thursday night football. Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on Atlanta to take on the Falcons. Falcons -1.5 point favorites. I got the Buccaneers to win the cover. Divisional game. I just think Baker Mayfield is the better quarterback right now compared to Kirk Cousins. No disrespect to Kirk Cousins. And I just like what Tampa Bay can do. I mean, I guess at this point, they got the better pass rushers, and we know Atlanta don't have any pass rushers. They got a good secondary. I will give them that, though. Next game, we got the London game. New York Jets taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Vikings 2.5 point favorites. Jets to win the cover. Just to upset a game where the Jets needs to win. Them blowing that game against the Broncos was just all right, awful. Yes, awful, awful. Yeah, I know how I said it. It was awful. This is a game where they need to make up and win this game. That's just how it has to go, bro. Like the Vikings, they do look good. Sam Darnold, you can argue he's an early MVP candidate, yes, but there's more football to come. But give me the Jets to win and cover. Next game, we got the Baltimore Ravens. Ravens taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Bengals -2.5 point plus 2.5 point underdogs. I got the Ravens to win and cover, though. Don't matter. I like what the Ravens been doing. I like the dominance. And with the problem with the Bengals, let's be honest, they have no run defense. So I expect almost damn near the same thing what the Ravens did with Buffalo, which I've been screaming somebody do, and somebody listened. We're going to go ahead and take this one, and we're going to go ahead and go with the Baltimore Ravens to win and cover the -2.5. Next game, Carolina Panthers to Chi-Town. I'll be doing business there this week. Chi-Town. Bears. Bears are 3.5 point favorites. I got the Bears. You know what? Fuck that. No. Give me the Panthers to win and cover. I have to fade the Bears all fucking year. I didn't forget about my season total bet with them. They should have lost last week. But I give them that. They earned it. They grind and earn that one. I get them that. But I just think Andy Dalton can do some shit now, bro, because he's able to move this Panthers offense up and down the field. 3.5. I would take it with the hook just because of that. So, I mean, and Caleb Williams, bro, some people are praising him, saying he played good. Like, I watched that whole game, and honestly, bro, I mean, the yards are very deceiving when you pass it to, like, he makes, like, one pass, and, like, that player makes, like, an extra 40, 50 yards on top of that pass. That's what the stats really showed. But, bro, watch when he was in the end zone, in the red zone. Many times he missed targets, bro. And that's right there. Red zone thing is what gets me. And the Panthers, they're a little gritty ever since they did move to Andy Dalton. I will say that about them. Next game, we got the Miami Dolphins Toilet Bowl taking on the New England Patriots. Patriots are -1.5 point favorites. I have to go New England win and cover. Not a lot of science. Do I need to continue to talk about this game? Did we see how Miami did? How that game was last night? Yeah, I'm not going to keep explaining about this game. Next game, Buffalo Bills traveling to Houston, take on the Texans. You got Texans as plus 1.5 point dogs. I'm leaning towards Texans, but I respect Josh Allen. I say it like this: this line could very much well flip to being a Texans as a favorite, and if the Texans does become a favorite, I'll be fading them and go to the Bills. I mean, the Bills got their ass beat, and I did say I kind of saw it coming against the Ravens because that's what Baltimore does do. They do blow out a team sometimes, at least once out of a year. But I think Josh Allen bounced back and makes up for this game. I mean, I actually like what he's been doing. And the Texans struggle, bro. They've been struggling. I think as and I've been saying that if you're gonna take them as a low point spread, like one right now and stuff. If you take them as an underdog, but take them as an underdog if they're plus value. I don't see plus value on the money line right now with them because it's damn near flirting with a pick 'em right now from what I'm seeing. Next game, we got the Indianapolis Colts traveling to Jacksonville. Duval, they take on the Jaguars. Jaguars are 2.5 point favorites. I'm going with the Jags to win and cover. I think this is game, and I know they're 0-4, and I know the Colts are 2-2, but this is a game where the Jags just have to win, and you just have to kind of agree with that line. They have to win this game. Anthony Richardson, we don't even know if he's going to play this game. So that so in a way, Shane Steichen managed that shit was just kind of awful, bro. You put him right back in the same drive, and then you do a quarterback option, whatever the hell you want to call it, and he gets his fucking ass fucking chewed out again. He gets hit in the same fucking hip again, and then this motherfucker can't, bro. If it is Joe Flacco playing, listen, I know Joe Flacco's with the shit. Okay, that deep bomb, he's with the shit. We know that about him, but I'm questioning if it's going to be pretty much. I'm not going to say one dimensional because they can't run the ball and it can pass it. It's just that is it going to be easier because with Anthony Richardson he has the legs, and we know Joe Flacco don't have the legs. So that's what I mean. Can the game plan be a lot more better? And with this pass rush that they've invested into, right? Walker, Allen's Hine, whatever the fuck you want to call himself. Where are y'all at? Okay? Where are y'all at when we need y'all? You know? And Trevor Lawrence, you just gotta be better with the fucking ball, bro. That's all. If you can ball control, bro, and long as you limit the Colts to like 10 points, I can see it being a 27-10 game and the Jaguars winning cover, bro. That's just how I look at it. 27-17 could be better. Next game, we got the Cleveland Browns traveling to Washington. Washington minus 3-point favorites. Upset right here. I'm going with the Browns to win and cover. Better defense. We know the secondary for the Commanders is awful. I'm surprised Arizona didn't take advantage of it, but I believe Deshaun Watson actually didn't play a bad game against the Raiders. You can actually really sit there and say that he didn't play a bad game. I just think the Browns have a better shot to win this game. I know Jane Daniels has been on fire right now, but I do think it has him being a rookie. I don't think he faced a defense like this. Maybe Tampa Bay, right? And we saw how that went down. So I'm going with the Browns to win this game. Next game, we got the Green Bay Packers traveling to LA to take on the Rams. Rams are plus 2.5 point underdogs. Packers to win the cover. I like actually, even though it was 28-7 at the half with the Packers, I like that they came all the way back and fought towards the end. And I think you kind of just take that momentum and you take it to this Rams game. This Rams team, Stafford has been fucking trying to ball out. I will say that. And people from Detroit, we already know the toughness has been there. So we already understand that about Stafford. But injuries, bro. All these young receivers, bro. I was watching that Bears game and I still can't even name you a receiver the Rams had, bro. I went, bro, who the fuck is this guy? Like, it was just somebody knew every other play, bro. I didn't know who the hell that was. Other than Kerryon Williams, of course. That's the only player I really knew, bro. And this pack, and it's not going to feel like a home game because it's in California and Packer fans are going to be I shouldn't even have to explain that. So it's going to feel more like a Packer game. But I got the Packers to win and cover that game. Next game, we got the Arizona Cardinals. The Cardinals traveling to the Bay to take on the San Francisco 49ers. 49ers plus 7.5 point favorites. 49ers to cover. I mean, to win. Correction, to win. Cardinals to cover. I just how I look at it, bro. Divisional game. These games are usually close. I don't know why Harrison Jr. hasn't gotten the the opportunities like he should, other than that Rams game. I feel like that Washington game was a great game for him to actually flourish. I don't understand it. And Kyler Murray, I always say you take him early in the year. Now you have to worry. Is it already that time, right? Well, Call of Duty coming up this month, Black Ops 6. I'm aware. You have to wonder, is this going to be a problem now? Because apparently enough, this is the only time shit like this goes down with them. And with the 49ers, oh, I didn't forget. That Madden curse kicked in for McCaffrey, bro, before he could even play a game. The tendonitis thing in both his legs, bro. Oh, shit. But Purdy has been playing. Listen, I've questioned Purdy. I'm going to give Purdy his props. He has been playing some good ball lately. So I'm going to give Purdy his props on that one. Next game, we got the New York Giants traveling to Seattle, take on the Seahawks. Seahawks minus 6.5. Seahawks to win the cover. I know people are going to react about last night game and say, well, they lost to the Lions and like the way they did. The defense looked bad. Yes. But did a lot of y'all pay attention like I did? I don't think so. 4 starters on that defense did not play. Byron Murphy didn't play. Leonard, so your 2 best D linemen didn't play. I mean, you know how this goes, bro. And with the Giants, I don't think Malik Neighbors is going to play because that concussion, unless he's out of protocol by that time. If he is, I think that number goes down to maybe 5.5. I think it was at 5.5 last night. I think it just got bumped up because everyone reacting to last night. But that might be a good teaser option though. 6.5. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that game. I mean, and with Jared Goff, I think the game plan with the Lions was we're not going to pass the ball with you too much because you give up too much against the Seahawks. So I think with them running the ball, it worked against them. But this Giants team, they don't have a run game other than Daniel Jones. And like I said, if Neighbors don't do anything and if he does not play, I can't see how the Giants have a chance to win this game at all. Next game, we got the Las Vegas Raiders traveling to Denver to take on the Broncos. Broncos minus 2.5 point favorites. Raiders to win the cover. Not a lot of science. Is Crosby going to play? Who the hell knows? Is Devontae Adams going to play? Who the fuck knows? So, they still fucking won, right? So, I don't really know. Divisional game, the shit be like that. That's just how I look at that. 2 games left. Sunday Night Football, though. Dallas Cowgirls taking on Pittsburgh Steelers. Steelers minus 1.5. Favorite Steelers to win and cover. Yes, I picked Steelers last week. Did they lose to the Colts? Yes, they did. They did. They did. But I like what I saw. And I think it's time for them to open up the playbook more. It was 17-3 at the half. They came all the way back to where I think the Colts only scored a touchdown and a field goal, so 10 points. They lost 27-24. So Justin Fields alone, 2 touchdowns and one pass on the ball in the fourth quarter alone showed that he is definitely QB1 and he is getting better. So now you need to open up this playbook because this Cowboys team, bro, they didn't look good against the Giants. Let's be honest, bro. Malik Neighbors alone, that was a rookie doing work on that fucking team. He made that, bro. Daniel Jones looking like an elite quarterback with Malik Neighbors. I will say that. Now with Justin Fields, it's really turnovers too, right? Pickens fumbles the fucking ball by the 5-yard line. If he never did that shit, we can probably had a touchdown or a field goal, and we probably would have won that game and won that bet, right? Another clean sweep. But anyway, we don't know about Michael Parsons. Is he going to play? And honestly, I don't like Parsons with having his hand on the ground. I'm going to be quite honest with you. I'm not a fan of it. I'd rather have him be a standing linebacker like he was and rush the quarterback. I don't like him. See, because this Zimmerman fucking offense defense, bro, is so fucking. This shit's so old. It's so outdated. And if you have a solid quarterback or a solid team, and you know what? I do think you definitely need to run the ball, Pittsburgh. Patterson was running the ball, then he got hurt. So we need some run game, and we know Justin Fields is going to make that happen too. But you got to open the playbook more for him to pass the ball more. Sometimes I say first possession, you got to throw an aggressive strike to let them guys know that hey, we not bullshitting around. And lastly, we got the Monday night football game. New Orleans, yes, New Orleans, the Saints traveling to Arrowhead to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Chiefs minus 5.5 point favorites. I got Saints to cover, Chiefs to win. I don't know the Saints have an opportunity to win. That's just it's not really too much science, but I will say the Chiefs got a good ass defense. I almost will lean towards the under. I think that might have to be the play. Chiefs have a good defense. We know the Saints defense is always there. Tyrann Mathieu. Oh, come on. Oh, see, this makes me want to say take the under for sure. I don't think it's a high scoring game, bro, because if you pressure Derek Carr in that interior, that caused a problem. And you know what? I'm gonna say something out loud. A guy by the name of Braylon Edwards. Yeah, that guy. He once tweeted out that rules was fucking soft and shit against Notre Dame when he was at Michigan. Guess what? He's fucking right. That guy is fucking soft as shit. Bro, that guy can't block worth shit. So if you're Chris Jones, you better fucking eat. And if you don't at least have 2 sacks in that game, bro, come on, man. That is the only problem with the Saints is that fucking offensive line, bro. But it's definitely that center, that interior part. That's the part that concerns me. But I hope you guys like the content, man. That concludes week 5 and against the spread. We'll do upset alert. That'll be posted up on Wednesday. So y'all already know. Let's get this money out here and let's be safe, y'all.